Hello and welcome to the Stormscast with me, JP.
And me, Chris.
There he is. This is the beginning of a new TF2 series we're going to do called Welcome to the X, and we're starting with the Scout. What we're going to be doing in these videos is giving you a little rundown of how the classes are good, how the classes are bad, what they're good against, disadvantages, advantages, blah 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 blah, and a bit of terrible gameplay from your favourite commentator, Jacob Pizzle.
Oh yeah. And hopefully some less terrible, because this is actually a class I play quite a lot.
Yeah, this isn't one of my main classes. When we get to the engineering stuff, I'm quite good at that.
They're at the end of the list, though.
They are at the end of the list.
Got like all four of my ones first.
Yeah.
So yeah, talking about the Scouts. JP won't give us the basics, because I'm lazy.
Scout is the fastest class, for sure. Extremely fast. They can double jump. So for those Crash Bandicoot
Or triple jump with a certain item, but you lose health for it.
Well, you can cover the items in more detail, so I don't really know.
Okay, fair enough. Oh yeah, so nice and speedy. Yep. Shotguns, it's all about getting in close, doing damage, capturing points. When you're stood on a point as a scout, you count as two people. So yeah, you're actually quite useful at capturing points, like ninjaing them without anyone noticing.
Indeed you are,
some people say it's annoying, but I find it quite useful.
I think it makes sense, because as a scout, your job is to push forward, and that's why you're so fast.
Not to mention the fact, if you're like have the light armor of a scout, because you've only got 125 basic health, which is the lowest, I think. Without that, like staying power that heavies and soldiers have. I mean, medics aren't going to heal you; they're not going to move at you. It's just pointless. But
I just got owned.
Yeah, without that, it's all about how long you can stay in that point. Heavies can do it because they have so much health, so you need an edge on capturing points, and especially as the class is meant to do it. Counting as two people is pretty useful.
Yeah.
Weaponry, you get a shotgun, a pistol, and a baseball bat. The shotgun is different to other classes' shotguns. It's more damage close up, but less damage further away. So it is all about getting the distance on someone.
Here's a shotgun. Here's a shotgun, everyone, in your screen at the moment. There is
it's called the scattergun, I believe.
It is the that I've got. Yeah, I've still got the basic one.
Yeah, the good old scattergun. I'm using the Force of Nature. There's three like notable scout main weapons. I'm not sure if there are any others after that, but
yeah.
There's the Force of Nature, which is the one I've got, which does more it has more bullets, but a wider bullet spread and less overall damage. So it'll do more damage if you're closer than the normal scattergun. And also it has a lot of force behind it, so it can push things. So you can knock people off cliffs and out of objectives and stuff, or you can just disrupt them. I have a lot of fun pushing medics away from their patient, which is always...
Yeah, that's a good move.
Then you have the soda popper as well, which is kind of similar. In the scattergun has 6 bullets, but Force of Nature and soda popper only have 2, by the way, but they reload faster. The scattergun does more damage. The soda popper does more damage. And when you run, you generate hype, which gives you mini crits when it reaches full.
Yeah, that's good.
So it's quite an interesting weapon. It's not really very reliable, because a lot of the time you just have it at a random point when you don't actually need it. But it's quite nice to have, and they both only have 2 shots in them. Then you move on to the pistols. I've only really found one scout pistol worth using, which is one that has less ammo but does like loads more damage. And that's the one I'm using at the moment. It's the Winger.
Yes, I've got that. There's the Winger, everyone.
There are 3 melee weapons. There's the Atomizer, I think, which gives you triple jump, but you lose health on jump. There's the Sandman, which has minus 15 basic health, but you can launch a ball at someone that stuns them. And the Boston Basher, or something like that, which makes you cause bleed on hit, but if you miss, you hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Which is never really good, so I always stick to the basic.
Yeah, fair enough.
Baseball bat on this particular class. But that's the items, and there's a lot of it's all about like trying to trick your opponents and stuff like that as well. There's a spy disguised as you, by the way.
Is there? Cheeky blighter. Where is he?
Yeah. He's by their payload truck. But, yeah, it's all about like trying to confuse your opponents and bait them with weapons and stuff. Like you run in close so they get out their melee, then you run off and use the pistol, then when they swap you run in close again. It's kind of interesting. As a scout, it's pretty easy to go for things like snipers, engineers when they're not behind their sentries. When they are, you stay the hell away from them though.
Yeah, you're kind of boned if you go near a sentry.
Demo men tend to be quite good at countering scouts, because especially if they've got the
pyros as well.
the claymore. melee weapon, then they have like a long attack reach. So running towards them is pretty risky.
Pyros, I found most annoying so far.
Pyros are incredibly annoying, and
you have to get they close, and they really are the masters of close.
Yeah, heavies is kind of a hit and miss. If you can outmaneuver them, you can take them down pretty easily. Like if you can strafe around them and they've got their weapon spun up. If they haven't, and they can turn to face you quite quickly, you're pretty much screwed, just outright.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's a good rundown. You're not seeing fantastic play from me at the moment. But
I'm doing alright this round, actually. I'm doing as bad as...
doing alright. This is one of those rare times that Chris is doing better than me.
Oh,
we just have to be filming it. Yeah, fool! Yeah, just took out a demo.
Oh, you're sad. We should really move this car.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that. I'm not the best at payloads.
This is payload race as well.
Oh yeah.
So both have carts.
Oh, I got stabbied. That was not fun.
Sad times. Yeah, Scout. I feel at the moment in this series I'm going to have the slight advantage because the first 4 videos are the 4 classes that I actually play.
Yes, they are.
So
you also know a lot more about the game, seeing as I am. I mean, this is more kind of my gameplay with Chris's knowledge base, to be honest.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because Chris just generally knows more about the classes, and I guess we're bringing this out because obviously TF2's gone free to play now. So is Hon. By the way.
Hon, but
anyway, yeah, TF2.
I don't really want to play it though.
TF2 has gone free to play, so it's going to bring in a whole new load of players. So if they want to know a bit more about the game, like me, then they can watch these videos. And
hopefully Jesus! I just got sniped out of the air.
Boost our channel in the process, because you know everything on YouTube at the moment, if you've been watching it, loyal viewer, has kind of been random, much like the podcast.
Yeah, we're pretty much testing our capacity to film things more than anything with that stuff.
Yeah, and so we're kind of going to do it the same way we do the podcast, with kind of half structure, half random gameplay and such. You know, because we've given you a bit of information, but mostly you can just watch us. Well, you can watch me being rubbish, and you can listen to Chris doing well.
On some class, the moment we get to the later classes, I'm going to be screwed, honestly.
Spy is going to be interesting because I'm not grand at Spy. I usually just play it when, like, the tide is the right way.
Yeah. Basically, when I'm on the other team and you just want to troll the shit out of me, you go Spy.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Why else would I go Spy? Apart from trolling Chris.
Speaking of spies, I just killed, like, one of them. And got an assist on another. Oh god, I'm low on health, and that soldier just took all the health. Oh god.
Snap. Probably should have seen that, but I got greedy for the engineer. Oh well.
Oh, there's a new, there's a soldier there with a new ray gun thing that they get.
Is that the cow wrangler?
The cow wrangler, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it looks that great.
No, but the stats on it are pretty beastie.
Are they?
Yeah. It's a good weapon. It like doesn't have any explosion, but it does like tons more damage, and you can charge it up to do crits.
All right.
But we'll talk about that more in our soldier video, won't we, JP?
We will. Oh, that guy got the holy mackerel.
Oh, the holy mackerel is a scout weapon, by the way. The melee weapons are extra melee weapons. There's a couple I missed. There's Sun on a Stick, which is really hard to get, which basically does more damage to flaming targets, which is near enough useless because you can't set people on fire as a scout. And then there's the holy mackerel, which is a fish that you whack people with, and it doesn't have any bonus stats, but when you kill someone, in the you can see the little icons, people die in the corner.
Right, there's a bit more gameplay. This is just gameplay. We'll be much like our original TF2 stuff. We'll just be pissing around for this game.
The thing is, because I know the scout quite well, I sort of blitz through the information stuff straight away.
Yeah, but that's what most of the videos are going to be, like they have been before. Information at the beginning and then just gameplay, really. That pyro is annoying me. The one with the welly on his head.
Yeah, I just killed him.
Thank you. He's got me many times. I'm not used to getting away from.
Oh, another interesting point about scouts, everyone. By the way, if you can, if you can get near enough to a heavy, you can actually jump on top of him and melee him to death without him doing anything.
Yeah. Oh, I got flare gunned. I love the flare gun.
Oh, I hate the flare gun. I'd rather have the basic shotgun as a pyro.
Oh, dang it.
Also, if anyone's using the
Good
Force
shot.
of Nature, by the way, beware that the increased power will also send you flying around in different directions.
Yeah, that's one thing that you really do need to... That from a layman's terms, rather than Chris's pro skills, I find quite difficult is the moving around and jumping around whilst in combat. I think that's kind of the thing that I could never get on Halo as well, that Lewis and you and Ben got so well, was the strafing and such.
Yeah.
I was never particularly good at that.
See, we're talking about archetypes and how I always play the fast one, but I don't actually play light on Brink anymore. Because the weapon choices for light are so bad. The SMGs are like terrible, and I prefer, like, in that kind of game, I prefer being able to, like, just sit behind cover and destroy things. And I just play mid instead, just because then I get proper assault rifles.
Yeah. How we doing? Well, I'm not bottom.
I think I'm getting close to a positive KD, which, seeing as I haven't really played at all recently, is going quite well.
Yeah.
Oh god, that scout went through the teleporter.
So
I'm gonna kill the teleporter.
I think we'll do what we always do. So what have you been doing recently, Chris?
Well, I've got a lovely new girlfriend
Indeed.
called
Has she
Hannah.
seen any of
I've
our
been
videos
working.
and such yet?
She hasn't, but she does know about the podcast.
Oh, that's
So I was going to edit some while she was around, and then I was like, yeah, fuck this.
Yeah, why would you do that? Girlfriend round. I know.
Indeed.
I think the difference is, and I know Daniela is listening in on this at the moment, so I've got to be quite happy to say this. But if I ever try to do any work on anything while she's there, she just kind of like grabs one of my arms and doesn't let go. It's like, Daniela, this is my mousing arm.
So yeah, the podcast episode will be up at some point. But yeah, give me time. I'm a lazy man, and I have work.
Oh, some really interesting stuff for... I'll give you a little sneak peek of some news, because there's a lot this week. Have you seen any of the reviews for Deus Ex Human Revolution?
I have not really, no.
It got a 94% from PC Gamer.
And it's not even out yet.
And it got, I think it got a 10 out of 10 from Official Xbox Magazine. But PlayStation haven't been as nice about it. They gave it an 8, I think. But it just goes to show PlayStation users don't know anything.
Don't both our girlfriends own a PlayStation?
Yeah, but yours owns an Xbox as well, so she's slightly forgiven.
Yeah, she plays the PS3 more though. Admittedly, she only just got it, so.
Probably dump her.
Oh, JP, no. You cheeky man.
Yep. JK. If you're watching this, Chris's nice girlfriend, then I didn't mean that. You just haven't met me yet, so you don't know what I'm like. So what are the first 3 that we got to play?
We're doing Scout, Soldier, and Pyro.
Scout, Soldier, Pyro.
So yeah, should we wrap up the video now? I think we've
Yeah.
quite a bit on Scout. Seeing as we're about to lose this round, we might as well.
Yeah. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. This has been the Stormscast.
It has.
We hope
It has
you've
been a
watched-
Stormscast.
We hope you watch the rest of our series. And enjoy. Bye bye.
Enjoy. Next one's the Soldier.
Yeah. Bye bye. Mwah.